It is wonderful and consoling to know that Jesus cultivated on earth that thing that makes heaven heaven. The sentiment of friendship. Friendship is that which makes earth to be heaven. It is a heaven on earth. It is a virtue that differentiates heaven from earth. Today's world, we seem to not understand the meaning of friendship. Our idea of friendship is so opposing to what it should be. Because we do not understand it today. We have misconstrued it to mean something that we exploit. The sacrificial aspect of it is no longer there. But Jesus gives us the principles that should guide friendship. Jesus says that, I no longer call you servants, rather I call you friends. What love can be compared to that someone lays his life for his friends? First one is that friends lay down their lives for one another. And that is why also, if you live your life as a friend with another person, you will see how difficult it is. It entails sacrifice, self-sacrifice. Then he says that, I call you friends, no longer servants, because I reveal to you everything that I have heard from my Father. Confidence and trust. Friendship also entails confidence. It is built on confidence and trust to each other. If you want to know your friend, you should ask yourself, that particular secret of your experience, that your experience that you could not share with everyone, ask yourself, who was the person that I shared it with? Because all of us, we normally share our experiences. But there are experiences that you can't just share to anybody. There are some circles of those who live with you, who stay with you, who dwell with you in a particular building, that you share this particular experience with. Now, the person that you share it with becomes your friend. So friendship entails confidence. That Jesus says that I do not call you servants, I call you friends, because I shared with you what I've heard from my Father. He didn't share it with every person, he shared it with some particular group of people. And it was because of that sharing, that's a mutual sharing, giving, intercommunication that made them to be his friends. And he said that you did not choose me, rather I chose you. I chose you. So friendship also entails consciousness. Jesus chose us, and that's why he expects us to choose him. But we didn't choose him first, because friendship is built on consciousness. We choose our friends. That is also a difference between friendship and family. In family, we do not choose our family. Nature gives us family, providence gives us family. But we choose our friends. And for you to choose your friend, you must look deeper into the heart of the person to know whether this person is qualified to be your friend. Friendship is very different from the love of neighbor. Love of neighbor has to do with that you cannot but love your neighbor, whether you see him or her as to be your enemy. But this person is your neighbor. So the commandment, love your neighbor as you love yourself, insists that you must love your neighbor, even if that love is not mutual. Because you can love your enemy and your enemy doesn't love you. But it is a binding on us to love our enemy. But friendship doesn't consist in this, because friendship itself is not just loving the other person without a commensurate and mutual sharing of that love. So friendship expects that there will be a mutual understanding, deep understanding, and mutual sharing of love, correspondence of love. And friendship should also be built on the common search for truth and righteousness and goodness. So that if you are building a kind of companion and you call it a friendship, but this companion doesn't help or bring out goodness or search for truth, that's not friendship. That is what is called compliance in evil, band of evil men. And that's why even judges can judge you in court. But friendship should be tended towards, said for goodness.